Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Lou and the Way He Makes Everything Feel Gentle Again, end quote. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Lou never woke the house with noise. He didn't bark at the alarm or jump onto the bed with wild excitement. Instead, Lou believed mornings should arrive the way sunlight does, quietly, patiently, almost politely. Every morning, just before my alarm rang, I felt a familiar warmth settle beside me. Lou would climb onto the edge of the bed with the careful precision of someone handling something fragile. His paws were light, his breathing slow. He would curl into a small ball against my leg, his tail tapping once or twice, like a soft greeting only meant for me. When the alarm finally buzzed, Lou lifted his head, eyes blinking slowly, as if he were saying, "It's okay. We have time." He didn't rush me. He simply stayed there, grounding the moment. Mornings used to feel like battles, against time, against responsibilities, against my own tired thoughts. But Lou changed that without trying. While I brushed my teeth, he sat nearby, watching my reflection in the mirror as if supervising a very important task. When I poured coffee, he lay at my feet, his chin resting on his paws, tail wagging gently every time I moved. Even on days when my phone buzzed nonstop with messages and reminders, Lou remained calm. He didn't understand deadlines or meetings, but he understood presence. If I sighed too loudly, Lou looked up. If I paused too long, he walked over and nudged my hand with his nose. Lou had a way of reminding me that the day didn't need to be rushed into. It could be entered slowly, with kindness. And somehow, because of him, I started believing that too. Afternoons were when Lou truly worked his magic. The house was never silent, but it was peaceful, filled with the hum of a fan, distant traffic, and Lou's steady breathing. When I sat at my desk, Lou positioned himself nearby, never in the way, but always close enough to matter. Sometimes he slept. Sometimes he watched dust dance in the sunlight. And sometimes, when the day felt especially heavy, he did something unexpected. He placed his head on my knee and stayed there, unmoving, as if offering his weight to keep me from floating away. We went on walks in the late afternoon, when the sun softened and the shadows grew longer. Lou walked slowly, stopping often to sniff the ground like he was reading a very important book written just for dogs. He reminded me to notice things I usually ignored. The warmth of the pavement, the sound of leaves, the way the sky changed colors without asking for attention. There were days when I carried stress home with me. Tight shoulders, tired eyes, a mind that wouldn't slow down. Lou noticed immediately. He greeted me the same way every day, but on those days, he stayed closer. He followed me from room to room, not demanding anything, just offering his presence like a quiet promise. "You're not alone here." Once, after a particularly difficult day, I sat on the floor without meaning to. Lou joined me, curling against my side. We stayed there for a long time, doing nothing. No words, no plans, no expectations. Just breathing together. In those moments, Lou didn't fix anything. He didn't solve problems or give answers. But he softened the edges of the day. And sometimes, that was exactly what I needed. Evenings with Lou felt like exhaling after holding your breath all day. As the lights dimmed and the world outside slowed, Lou became even gentler, as if he knew the day was ending and deserved a peaceful farewell. During dinner, he lay nearby, eyes half closed, listening to the sounds of plates and cutlery. Later, when I sat on the couch, Lou climbed up beside me, resting his head against my arm. His fur was warm, his presence steady. It was during these quiet evenings that I realized something important. Lou wasn't just calming the house. He was teaching me how to live more gently. He showed me that not every moment needs to be filled. That stillness has value. That care doesn't have to be loud to be meaningful. Lou didn't rush through life, and in his own quiet way, he invited me to slow down too. As the night grew quieter, Lou settled into his favorite spot, eyes closing, body relaxed. Watching him, I felt the day release its grip on me. Tomorrow could wait. For now, this was enough. Lou's story is not about extraordinary tricks or dramatic adventures. It is about something much more important and often forgotten in modern life: gentleness. Through his calm presence, Lou shows us that life doesn't always need to move fast to be meaningful. In today's world, we are constantly pushed to hurry, achieve, and react. Stress becomes normal, and stillness feels unproductive. Lu reminds us that slowing down is not weakness, it is wisdom. By being present, by offering quiet companionship instead of loud solutions, animals like Lu teach us emotional balance. We can apply Lu's lessons in our own lives by practicing small acts of gentleness. Pause before reacting. Listen without interrupting. Allow silence to exist without filling it. Spend time with animals not as owners, but as companions who have something valuable to teach us. Most importantly, Lu reminds us that the bond between humans and animals is built on mutual care. When we treat animals with patience and respect, they return it in ways that heal us deeply. In learning from them, we don't just become better pet owners. We become kinder, calmer human beings.